So before I start, I like to use my Allume Brightening Embellica Eye Cream, which just looks like this, and I love using this under my eyes. So I'm gonna start off with foundation. So what I usually do is I get the EX1 foundation and the Illamasqua white one, and I mix these two. And this is a perfect foundation if you want to mix foundations to make them lighter. Recently I've really been into really minimal makeup, really light. I don't like wearing too much. I think it's also just because I don't really go anywhere fancy, so I don't, well, obviously apart from events and stuff, so I don't really need the full coverage, and I really haven't been liking the feel of it, so I'm going really lightly with this. Then I go in with my NARS Creamy Concealer. Done. Now I like to go in with contour, and I do exactly the same as I have been doing for years now. Got my NARS Kabuki. And because it's got a pink undertone, I use this as a really light blusher just above my contour. Now comes my eyebrows. With my eyebrows, I like to use Illamasqua's Brow Cake in Thunder, and I use a spoolie. Mine's from OPV brushes. I love this one, it's really nice. And I just brush my hairs through like that, and then I just brush them across again. So I just did a speed up version of how I did my eyebrow. So here it is, and that's kind of the before and after. And what I did do mine a little bit darker than I have been doing them usually, just because it really depends how you do it, and I was doing it at a different angle. So what I like to do is go really barely have any product on my brush, and then I like to do the arch bit first and then even them out, and I don't actually fill them in. What I use is I use the spoolie to distribute the product afterwards, if that makes sense. So I'm going to give another demonstration. So as you can see, what I do is I do the line at the top. I find that helps me best. So sort the line out at the top. And don't worry about making mistakes, because you can use your spoolie to kind of rub them out. Like that, so they're almost even. And it does get a bit messy, so I get my spoolie and I tidy it up a bit. And then I go back in with the brush. And then that way, that brushes product down into the middle of the brow as well. So I don't need to fill that bit in. Done. Following my hair, but also trying to adjust it to this one as well, because sometimes if you follow your hair, they might not be the same. Just before you finished it, kind of look in a mirror from far, and then that's how you'll see where else you've left gaps, or if they're looking uneven product, because there's a little gap here, and then like that, and then you just check if they're even. You check from far. Now we're going with highlight, and I use the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter in Peach Lights. This is my favourite, and I use the Sigma Tapered Highlight F35 brush. I love this. This is the best highlight brush, and then I like to use a lot of this, and I just put it on the high and of my cheek like that. I always struggle with doing this side, with the left side of my face. My favourite mascara, and it's the Too Faced one, and this is how it looks like, and this is just 2 coats and it's come out looking so good. And this is the other eye.